Hey guys, I just came on here to talk a little bit about American privilege when traveling. I've just kind of, stumbled across a lot of videos um, talking about, you know, um, different third world countries, people going there and talking about, how negative their experiences were and things of that nature. So I just wanted to touch a little bit on it. And I feel like when a lot of Americans go out of the country, they expect America to follow. And what does that mean? So basically, what I mean when I say that is that they go to different countries with the expectations that they will have an American experience. They feel like when they go some places, the weather is supposed to just be nice and pleasant. In reality, they might go to a tropical place and it's really, really hot. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot. Or it's so many mosquitoes and there's so many bugs. Well, you chose to go to a tropical climate. You chose to go to a country that is tropical. So it's going to be hot. Then there's another thing where they go to these countries and they complain about people begging and panhandling and, being aggressive with trying to sell stuff. Well, you are going to different countries that are poorer, right? And these are the only way these people can make a living. And so, yes, they might seem a little pushy, but that is their way of trying to sell things. That is how they are socialized to do things. So, it's not just the fact that um, you know, it's that they're being aggressive or pushy. That's their tactic. That's how they do it in those countries. And, just because they don't do it where you're from doesn't mean that it is something to um, insult or feel like this place isn't a good place or anything like that because that is what they do there. Okay. Then I ran across another video of some girl talking about there wasn't any hot sauce when she went to this South American country. And my thing is this: when you exit the United States, the food will be different. You're not eating hamburgers and french fries and hot dogs and hot pockets. You are going to eat traditional foods of the area. If you don't want that type of food, then don't travel to that type of country. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that people understand that I don't think a lot of Americans understand when they go to foreign countries, you are a foreigner in that country. Your country does not follow you. The food does not follow you. The interactions or the socializations do not follow you. People do not do enough research before they jump on and up on these trips out of the country. I feel like there is a sort of move nowadays to where people are seeing these aesthetics of trips and they're seeing pictures and things like that, and they don't truly understand that traveling is almost like a sport. You have to investigate, you have to explore before you go. You have to see what are the foods of the area, what is the weather of the area, what is the safety of the area, what is the best way to travel around the area, what are the tips and the tricks, things of that nature. You can't expect you can't expect the same treatment or the socialization of the area. Some, in America, there a lot of people are friendly, especially in the South. They're speaking, they're saying hi, how you doing, having conversations. There are other countries where people walk past you and don't speak. It's not that they're being rude or disrespectful, but it's not the culture of the place. You know, I really think Americans don't know that they travel with a lot of privilege, and that's some of the reasons why people do not like Americans outside or throughout the world, because they go to places with this elitist attitude, like things should be their way, things should come to them easily, and things should be how it is where they are, and they don't want to adjust to the area and to the place. And for those people, I honestly feel like, you probably just need to try to travel locally, or maybe travel to countries that are very similar to the United States, like Canada, or, popular parts of Europe. Because when you decide to go to a lot of these poorer places, or a lot of these, places with unpredictable weather, or places where they're more so remote, You're going to have different experiences. You're going to see things, and traveling, that's what traveling is all about. It's about opening your mind. It's about exploring different cultures, trying new foods, meeting different type of people. It's not just this whole Instagram aesthetics where you're on the beach taking pictures and selfies, or in clubs like posted up smiling and dancing. That's not what true traveling is. So I feel like if people get out of like that whole fake aesthetic and actually try to delve deeper and try to open their minds, then they can have better travel experiences. Other than that, I just say stay home or just go local. Go to Miami Beach or Vegas or New York and just call it a day.